if I'm here, it must be Thursday. This is our 5th video, trying to keep you in touch with your creative side while you're in social isolation or separation, whichever it may be. I had plans of mice and men. If you know me at all, that happens a lot. I was going to teach you how to use the free patterns on Cricut, but adjust them. This is a really cute one. It says for joy. They made them for joy, but we can use them on any Cricut Explorer or Maker. And this one says special delivery, a big thanks. It's just a little mailbox, and I wanted to adapt it. You can wipe out the special delivery by just not putting a pen in your machine. But a big thanks, you would have to erase it, and they're not customizable. So I was going to teach you how to customize it. Let's see. I am planning a virtual birthday party. This has holographic paper, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to show up in the video. But we're going to have a llama theme, and this says party time. Well, I'd like to use this card in different ways, so I need to wipe out party time. So I made a red cut. It could be black, it could any vivid color. I made a red cut, and I was going to scan it. Well, my scanner decided to die. So I'll have to wait for Prime Amazon to ship me a new scanner. So your assignment for next Thursday is to pick a joy card from the Cricut Access group, because Cricut Access is free this month for anybody, and it's a free download program at Cricut.com for design space. Pick a card you like in the Joy collection that you might want to alter, and then make a dark card of that. And so I chose this llama one, and I want to wipe out party time and write the kids' names on it. I first did it on an 8.5 by 11 paper, and it was too close to the top. You want to make sure you can get that this is down. So I just dragged it down a little bit for my next one so I would get the corners right. Meanwhile, again, your assignment, cut out a card in your Cricut this week that you want to alter, and next week I'll show you how. Because what we're going to do is scan them, upload it as a photo or a JPEG or a PNG, whichever you want, and we are going to hide the contour of the party time lines and add other things. And this will make your card very adaptable for other things than just a party. It seemed a little difficult to concentrate on a party when my 9 grandchildren can't get together for 3 birthdays in May, and that's why we're trying a virtual party. Meanwhile, for today, I thought I would use our Blue Skies, started this yesterday, our Blue Skies Cut Above Layout Kit. And I'm just going to show you how easy they go together. And I'm not a cut above person. I tend to like to cut and paste a lot, so this is going to be different for me. So I did start it. It comes with punch-out kits or punch-out pages that you just do the die cuts, and it's easiest to keep them at hand in a cup or something. I'm going to spread them out so I can see them and maybe do it a little quicker than I normally would. Let's see. So it comes out with die cuts, and it also comes with sticker sheets. I've already used some of the sticker sheets. They're very easy to use, and this giant rainbow. Let's see, the giant rainbow and the sun were stickers, clouds were stickers, and we'll be adding more. And about the only thing you need to do other than buy this kit is have puffy tape. Either the little circles or the lines or any kind of tape to raise it, and a journal pen, adhesive, and a pair of scissors. The only reason we need a pair of scissors is puffy tape, so if you buy the circle kind, you don't even need that. So, On the pictures, you can change the pattern if you want. It has some cute little houses lined up on the bottom of the sheets. The green was also a sticker, so I already put the green on. And it has placeholders if you don't have your photos ready. When I put placeholders on, I don't like to keep them, but it does help me know where things are going. So I don't put much adhesive at all. Example, they have 4 placeholders in this matted area, and I'm going to do it, but when I do my pictures, I think I might make my pictures a little bit smaller than the 3x4 they recommend, because I want the pretty yellow underneath to show, and it doesn't look like it shows this way. So again, I'm not putting much adhesive at all because I'm going to remove this when I put my photos on. So I'm just putting the placeholders. And I put that adhesive down in the wrong spot. Rub it off. Comes right off. I like to know where the stickers overlap to make sure I don't stick them to the mat, or because they might want to overlap on the picture. Okay, now this has a lineup of lots of houses, and we'll see what we can do. The first house has a yellow door, and it just sticks right on. Has a flower on top of it, but I'm going to put the flower on with pop darts, so pop dots, so I'll do that after. This one is raised. I'm going to raise this one a little, give a little dimension, so I'm going to wait. So I'm going to do the stickers flat, and the other one's pop dart. This will line it up. I have way too many pictures for you to see anything here. But, so I'm going to raise that one. Okay, this is a red house, and they used a different red house. I'm going to find myself talking to you. This one's going to overlap a little. So this red house goes way over here. I'm just putting them on. This one will have pop dots. Now the one nice thing about the dots is when you put them on, it has a protective covering. So if you do want it to overlap your picture, just don't take the plastic off the top. And then it can lay on top of your picture. You can take that off later. So to do this little one, I'm just going to take the adhesive, the paper off the top of 2. And I'm going to overlap it just a little there. That will give a little dimension. Okay. Now it has a greenhouse, cute little greenhouse. As you see, I'm doing 2 at once so that I can know where the houses go, because I'm not that organized to know exactly. Okay, now it has a pink one with a green roof. Actually, the door. Now I must have left a little more space between mine because they have a little tree sticker, and there's not room for mine. So let's see, we'll decide if we're going to put this sticker on. I might just save that sticker and put it on later. Oh, they even have a dog house. How cute is that? Teeny little dog house. He starts this line over here. Actually says Rover on it. Very cute. Okay, now we have a pink one with a green roof. Has a little cafe. This one is raised. Again, you can make these all flat just with your adhesive. I think the raising them gives a little dimension to the page. Not necessary. Now, sometimes the covers are little plastic pieces or paper pieces are hard to get off with your fingernails. Sometimes they're not. So you can use the edge of your scissors or paper piercer to get the edges off, even a little pair of tweezers. I tend to use my fingernails. Depends on how much I've been outside gardening if my fingernails are working. There's a cute little cafe. Okay, the next one is this red one. Red and blue one. And this one does overlap the picture. So because of that, I'm going to make it have another layer of Pop-Tarts because I don't want it to go to adhere until I have my pictures on. And since my pictures aren't ready, my scanner broke, but my printer's okay. It's these combo things, when something goes wrong, I'm not always sure what to do there. Okay, so I put 4 pieces of puffy tape here. This one I'm going to leave the cover on so it won't adhere to the mat where I'm going to put my picture. And the others I'll take off and apply them. So I'm going to have 2 puffy ones right in a row. So since this has the paper still on it, it can go right over the picture and it won't affect it. Okay, now we have Red House. Again, I'm just not going to put anything there, but I am going to make it flat because I already have a couple that are together. Oh, they have a blue one first. So you can see this is easy, but it's also, for me, a little bit, just, I'm not used to talking while I do things. There we go. So again, this is still liftable, so we can put the picture right under it. Now we have a pink house, and I think I'll raise her up. Now the reason I'm showing you these cut above is sometimes you don't feel like doing a lot of the work. But even this little bit of manipulation of paper is creative enough to get your spirits up. I know most of us have been struggling a little with that. Now if you carefully, let's see, I think I gave a little bit too much room to my house. So this these are going to look like a very crowded neighborhood because they overlap a little bit. No privacy amongst neighbors. Okay, there we go. Now, also has, how did I miss one of the houses? I'm missing a house? Oh, way over here. They have a house. And again, they're overlapping it. So since they're overlapping it, I'm going to use the puffies. This part doesn't matter, so that will be stuck. And these two, I will leave the plastic on or the paper cover on so I can slide the picture under it. Oh, wrong way. The long one will be the one we leave on. And this goes right to the edge. Overlap. And they have these cute little flowers. I see one. I see 2. This looks like a small one. I wasn't sure if I liked the flowers, but we'll put them on for the sake of diversity. Again, I want these to be raised so they show a little bit. Because it's the big one or the little one? This is the big one. This goes over here. A little more whimsical. The dots come in 2 different sizes. I'm using little dots today, but I've used up all my big ones. Get another order in. There we go. Okay. So, don't have the clouds on yet, but they're all my sweet little houses. I think it goes that way. Okay. Now, they used some clouds. Some clouds have stickers, some don't. And this is what they use here. They're going to use, it says, our happy place. Happy place is very, a little bit boring. A little ink around the edges might look better. But I'm going to put just a couple of raised dots on that one, because it goes right on top of the cloud and I want it to show up. So even though this comes with directions and how-tos and all, you can make it your own. You don't have to do it the way the directions are. But sometimes that's the easiest if you just want to get it done. Still fun. So I'm going to make my clouds. Let's see. Clouds are weird because I guess there's no right or wrong way. My clouds are flat because I'm going to puff up a little teeny air balloon. So we'll put some puffies on the air balloon. Now, I don't like long videos, so feel free to just zap this forward. I'm just going to finish putting the implements for this kit here. Being careful on this big giant together sticker not to adhere the G. Another way of not adhering is to put baby powder or silicone on those little puffy things that you use for embossing. You can put that on letters and it'll make the stickers not sticky so that you can overlap on your picture. This is adorable. Little air balloon. I'm very partial to air balloons. Seems like one of the most magical things in the world to be up in that air balloon. Okay. A happy place. Getting too many things out. Seem to have misplaced. Let me get some of my trash away. Okay, all we have left is some sticker clouds. And one is big. Now, this one, they want over, this little one, right over the picture. So, again, I think sometimes when you want it over the picture, it's easiest to put your foam adhesive tape over it. And I'm not going to take the adhesive off, or the paper lining off, so it can go on top of the picture. Probably would have been smarter to print my pictures yesterday. But since it says better together, and I'm struggling with not being together with my family, I couldn't decide what pictures to use. So I have to decide if I'm going to do past pictures, the current one, and just make it an oxymoron. Okay, that we aren't together. Another thing that makes stickers not sticky is skin. Since I don't have any baby powder here, I'm just taking the bottom of the G, putting it on my hairy arm, rubbing off a few hair particles. So the together is in different spots, different pieces. And the only part that's not sticky is the bottom of the G. Everything else is sticky. So, you know me, I love Cricut, but sometimes it's nice to have a nice big sticker title because it goes on so easily. Without adhesive, you don't have to worry about anything. Oh, this is going to go right on top of my cloud. Better together. Yeah. Before I didn't use that little tree. I think I'm going to stick the tree right between the sweet little teal house and blue house. I'll put the tree right on top there because that was a little far apart. Okay, this one's ready for a nice big 5x7 picture, and that page is done. This side, I'm going to add 4 pictures. They asked for 3x4. I think I'm going to make them a little smaller, maybe a ½ inch smaller, so there'll be a space and so it'll show the pretty matting behind it. Okay, like I said, this is a wee bit boring, so I just wanted to show you how easy it is to put it together so you won't be afraid of these cut above kits. This one is a beautiful rainbow. The title of it is just Happy Everything. It has lines drawn on it, so it's ready for journaling. It has another title, it says You Are My Sunshine and Rainbow. And let's see, sticks right about there. This one is really easy, it's just stickers. They have mats for this one, with placeholders. So I will probably put the picture right on the photo mat, but meanwhile, just a little dab so you know what size photo or remember that. Let's put on. There's only one danger of putting placeholders on, is sometimes you don't go back and put photos on. Get one more little cloud here. Okay, they touch their mats. Let's see. Put that down a little lower. Has a big cluster of flowers under the, oh. Alright, I think I put the wrong cloud there. I think it'll come right off, we shall see. If it doesn't, it's going to stay there. The adhesive is strong, but since I just placed it, I think we'll be okay. Has a pretty watercolor background. I don't want to tear the watercolor off, because I'm going to put a little cloud under it. Guess what? It's going to be, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to put the little one down here. Okay. So, like I said, you don't have to do it exactly like the directions. Just make it the way you want. Or take a mistake and make it into what you want. Okay, now they're overlapping this picture, so I'm actually going to just take off half of the covering to attach it. It's probably, there we go. Okay, this side has some stars. Little guys will work best on that. Clouds clouds, rainbows, stars, sunshine, all mixed together. I don't know. Happy thoughts anyway. Couple more stars. These could be flat too, they don't have to be raised. I'm going to put more in the white part rather than on the cloud. Okay. Looking good. There's one half of my rainbow. And happy everything. Okay, happy everything is also over a picture. So we'll be careful where we put the adhesive. So I put some of these on before, taking off the tabs of all but the top one, so the picture can slide right under it. This one is also going to touch the picture, so I'm putting one of the papers right back on top. There we go. Ooh la la. Okay, this has one more photo, and they overlap the photo. So just make sure you don't put adhesive on the mat there, again, so the picture can. Oh, and it says 4 1/4 inches. Let's see, you got these for measuring. Okay, so they want the bottom of this to go here. And in about 1 1/4 inches. Okay. There we go. Still have a few stickers here. Put a big one over here. We have this cloud. I'm going to lift that corner a little bit. Okay. Should have put that cloud on first, so you can see that it overhangs. So my sticker will be a little different. I'm just going to trim it off on the side. There, no, although I made that mistake. Except you will, since you're here. And they have some stars and flowers. And then we're almost done. They want to put this right on top of the picture. So I guess I can't even adhere that one yet. So I'm just going to put a sticky on the back, a puffy tape. So that's ready to go right on top of the picture when we're done. And they added a few stars on top of the watercolor backgrounds. I think that this watercolor background is really beautiful. Of course you can make your own watercolor background. But let's see, I'm just putting rainbows and stars everywhere. Here we go. Okay. Everything is attached but this flower, which will go over the picture. Now, somehow I have an extra cloud. So let's see where we missed it. It's got the little grid on it, so it's this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see 4. Ah, this one over here. Mr. here. You know what? I'm going to put it on this side so it shows. There we go. All right. I haven't talked much. I just chitter-chatter as I put these pages together. But these cut above kits are a great way to get 4 pages done. The kits come with your plastic protectors too, so you can slide them right into your protectors, and they're ready to go in the albums. This one doesn't start till May 1st. It's from that big packet I showed you last week. Oh, we have one more heart. I have to find a place for that. Sticker sheet gone. So this doesn't start till May 1st, but I thought I'd get a head start on it. Happens to be a sunny day today, and working on a layout this will definitely chase away your blues and remind you of all that you're blessed with. So I hope you have a good Thursday, and see what's in your house for scrapping materials. Either make some cards or put your photos in an album. Some people are journaling this whole COVID-19 bit. I'm just doing 1 picture a week with a little blurb. I don't want to give it too much credibility here because thinking about it brings me down. Meanwhile, we do have so many blessings to count, so work on that this week. If you do get a little sad, just count your blessings. So keep crafting, and I'll tune in again next Thursday morning. God bless.